Hello. Hi. Hi there, everyone. It's your friends at the Prime Real Estate team here. It is December the 6th today.
Six, yeah.
All right, so we're trying. We wanted to get here before the middle of the month, as unfortunately I've done for the past couple of months. Of course, we're here to give you the sales stats update for November 2024. We are almost over. Last is the home stretch.
Home stretch.
Yeah, so here with the boys today. Megan is out and about. Afras is out and about as well too. We are at our new location, which I'm sure some of you guys have seen. Could they let them see? Maybe it's a little. There we go. Look at that. This is the views from our reception desk, where Joanne's right over here right now. Anyways, it's a great spot. Pop on down. By the way, before I forget, we are a drop-off spot for CFAX Santa's Anonymous. So anytime during business hours, if you're in James Bay and you have new unused toys in packages to donate to CFAX Santa's Anonymous, which by the way has been around for over 40 years now, has done so much great work in the community. I will make sure I put the URL on the information here so that you can donate online as well too, if you like. What's happened this month?
You know, getting through the end of the year, lots of things happening. Actually, we've had some of our guys go into multiple offer situations. Yeah. So like the market seems to be picking up. I think I'm reading a lot of articles about Toronto. They're up 40% year over year for the last couple months. So usually they're a big trend.
And they're expecting a strong one next year.
And they're expecting, yeah. So it seems like we're heading into a busy market for the new year, and the last couple of months in Toronto. Toronto's a good predictor of what's happening in Canada. So, you know, center of the universe and all.
And then Daniel was on the news a couple of weeks back.
Not a great story, but it's coming back now. So we were hit pretty hard in that storm. Yeah. 2 big trees down on the house. Yeah. Been cleaning up like crazy. Just came from there working and shoveling. So looking a little dirty, but we're back on track and should have everything tidied up by the end of the weekend. Yeah, because you had 2 trees come down. Big just missed your, still did some damage, but missed the main part, hit the side, but big 100-footers. It was a fun little couple weeks here.
And there we go. Okay, really quick, we'll share some stats with you. And as always, I'm going to put it down in the information here for you as well too. Sales were up in November. We had 551 sales, so up 39.8%. Do you remember, if you watched last month, we were up 60%? So there's 2 months in a row where there's been significant growth. Remember, a year ago, October was a weaker year. So when you compare, of course, 60% seems like a lot, but it isn't necessarily. The active listings, so we're up 39% in sales, but the active listings is only up 7%. So when you think about it, a lot of our inventory was consumed during the month. What's going on, right? Average prices we're holding for single family homes in the area, sorry, in the region, 1,229,801. That's almost flat. Actually, it's minus 1% from last year, but you know, really negligible there. So in a few days, we're going to have another Bank of Canada announcement. What's going to happen? What do you think?
Everything I read this morning, most of the banks are predicting a 0.5%. We got reports today that the unemployment was up, which is the last kind of metric that they use. So it looks like we're you know, RBC, I think most of the big banks are predicting a 0.5%. Only one was predicting a 0.25%. We'll see what happens. I think, you know, Bank of Canada is always a little reserved on things, but it seems to be going that way, 0.5%.
My only prediction is for an intriguing spring. I think everything's kind of lining up as we get busier here at the end of the year and now getting ready for next spring and maybe more interest rate cuts. It sounds like it's going to be pretty active come the new year.
Yeah, just general, that's a general thought all over the place. A couple of other things to remember is they're increasing amortization from 25 years to 30 years. They're also increasing insured mortgages from $1 million to $1.5 million.
Yeah, that's December 15th.
So that's going to cause a whole bunch of things to happen. That's not to say that the market's going to suddenly go crazy. I mean, there's still inventory out there right now that hasn't sold. I mean, we have sellers right now that are waiting for the buyer to come. Buyers, there's some opportunities out there as well. Now might be the time before things start getting really crazy. And as Dave said, looking at multiple offers. And if you want to avoid going to that point, maybe buying sooner rather than later is in your future, right? Anyways, we're not going to see you probably until Christmas. So now's the time to say Merry Christmas. Look at this lovely poinsettia right here, right? And the festive apparel. I just came from the Destination Victoria annual lunch. Oh, here comes Afraz. Come on, we're just wrapping up the sales stats report. This is the neat thing about having our front door here. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, looking forward to hearing from or seeing any of you in the new year. Reach out to us anytime. And again, please pop in, visit, even if it's not over the Christmas holidays, pop in here, the CFAX Anna's Anonymous, or just come on in, join us for coffee. Lovely cafe downstairs. We got stuff here. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely.
Great. See you
Happy
later.
holidays, everyone. See you later.